Good morning. How are you today? Yes, it's Jamie, your transgender twin flame. I'm at my storage area. This is where I get ready in the mornings. It is 12:28 on the 13th of August. I'm really feeling these energies. I've been processing crazy energies, crazy synchronicities. I'm facing, and for you who don't, I just shook stinking espresso all over myself. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm drinking a little double shot espresso. It's 12:28. And dripping it all the fuck over myself, apparently. Anyway, my numerology colors today are silver. So, I've got a beautiful silver dress. I'm supposed to go wash my hair at my friend's house. I am the light, and I've exposed a lot of darkness in this place called Jackson, Michigan. And I was going to say the hangers-on, which I always used to call people freeloaders that were hangers-on when I was trying to do my 3D projects, which for me was smuggling hash from Jamaica to the United States. Anyhow, I did that for 30 years. I have 43 years experience growing since 1972. I lived in a ganja field in Jamaica when I was 19, 2 acres or so. Been to jail numerous times, etc., etc. Anyway, I learned roots Rastafarianism in Jamaica. I do not consider cannabis a drug. All herb-bearing plants are for the use of man. Yes, I will say a lot of the Bible is bullshit, but wisdom is there. Absolutely, wisdom is there. It was channeled wisdom by men who wrote it down, and people who wrote about it, and people who changed it in order to control others. Now that's what we live under now. It's called a slavery system. Watch Star Wars. That was Orion, right? I am from Orion. I am from Arcturus. I'm contacting my higher self in Arcturus. I channel every morning. I thought I'd turn on this tape because I uploaded what I had. I got some free storage, charged my phone last night. Yes, I am a twin soul. Some call it twin soul. I don't mind calling it twin flame. The concept is not about romance. First, let's get that straight. And that's my guides and higher self coming in now. So let's hear what they got to say. Thank you, Gaga. Thank you, Arcturians. Thank you, Pleiadians. I was especially wanting to contact Pleiadians today. They walk with me, all of them. Jesus, Buddha. The list goes on. It's infinite, just like creation. I'm beginning to understand what infinite means. Because in a three-dimensional term, infinite is mind-boggling. It's like, how could anything go on forever, you know? But then you see your limitless consciousness expanding and you realize there's no end to it. That's an understanding of infinity. That's the understanding of eternity. So yes, in the fifth dimension, these concepts are not quite so hard. You know, I mean, the words don't describe it, but yes, the feelings come in, and that's what the fifth dimension is about. For you who are not awakened yet, and for, I'm hearing my God say, for those who feel they are awakened, who are having a mental experience which they believe their kundalini has risen or something like that because they feel a lot of good feelings. If you're not feeling the source contact and getting in the process of getting in touch with it, then you may well be a light worker, but that's not the same as being, enlightened in a way that you're awake. My Buddha is coming in. He's saying, awake, there is an unsurpassed awakening which includes when I complete all of my karma. Of course, the idea is we're always awake. If we can accept it, what it is, opening our hearts enough to be vulnerable. To be vulnerable, you have to conquer the fear, because otherwise you're going to be projecting, bad things that are going to happen to you. But when you become vulnerable, you may still project some of those things and they become a reality, but these angels, other light beings are going to come in. And I'm hearing it's because they see you are doing something for yourself, Like God helps those who help themselves. And please don't take when I say God is trying to cram some idea of what she is or he is down your throat. I would never think to do that. That turned me off. That caused me resentments against God. That caused me to drink. There is an infinite beauty. There is an ultimate reality. What we call it as Mahayana Buddhists is the Dharma. The Dharma is the path of the diamond heart. I'm listening to Buddha, Gampopo, there's other Buddhists. Buddha means awake. I try to describe this to people, and I've had them tell me the story of Siddhartha as if that mental capacity that they have is somehow teaching me something. Man, I know the story. I said, I know the story of Siddhartha by heart. I said, what the question I asked him, I said, have you ever felt how the Buddha felt when he awakened? This is the question you can ask yourself if you feel that you're awake, or if you're awakened in Christ, because you will know how they felt. You will know. You will hear the words, "Set at my right hand till your enemies become my enemies become your footstool." You will hear, "You are the son in whom I am well pleased," or daughter. That's the reality of it. My guide's telling me to explain, there is no sex. And God does not have a sex. That's why he creates us every way so that we can wake up. Everything is geared to wake us up. Every single thing on this planet is geared as a school to wake us up. And my guide's telling me to remind you of these films that I would love for you to watch if you feel like it. I say watch Star Wars in the light that it's a real history of the universe, part of the universe, something that happened. Watch The Matrix and realize that is exactly how we are living here, between the awakened and the unawakened. The awakened can manifest their own reality, but not out of alignment with our highest good. That is our part of God within us. Within our heart. That is the diamond heart. That is the path. Now see what I have against my heart? This is a heart-shaped bag full of crystals and herbs and my cosmic egg. It has lavender and yarrow. It's a love potion. It's in a juju bag that says love on it that someone made. Now, I carry this against my heart. This actually heals my heart chakra. I was naturally directed to pick out the right things for me. When the angels say, you have everything you need, believe them. Believe them. It's true. Yes, my guide's showing me to say, even where they directed me to camp is part of my mission. You see? Every single thing. And I would say, watch Jesus Christ Superstar. Watch Hair. Those are wonderful about the Passion Play. I loved The Last Temptation of Christ with Willem Dafoe. That movie was banned when it came out. Banned in the town I lived in. And the Christians who didn't watch it banned it because it has a scene about Jesus and Mary Magdalene. And that he lived after he was crucified. Which some people believe. Some people believe that he went back to Nepal, India, in India or Nepal, where there is a grave that they say is Jesus' grave. Literally, the Buddhists say. I'm hearing it's true, you know. Yes, that's what I'm hearing. Alright, I'm not supposed to modify what I hear. I was going to say maybe I'm coloring that, but no, that's not what I'm hearing. My guide told me, don't ever modify what I hear from the Spirit. Don't ever modify it. Okay, that's heresy. That's what heresy is. That's what people who don't understand the Bible and try to preach it. I will say this, the blind cannot lead the blind. It's wonderful to be connected. Sorry, I know this looks shitty, smoking cigarettes, but, you know, everything is part of this reality. I'm not condoning it to anyone. Just, you do your own thing, I do mine. Okay, I've been guided to say that since I talked to White Buffalo Calf Mother and she walks with me now, I started burning tobacco and it's more of a connection with her. I'm also directed to say that everything in my life is geared toward enlightenment of myself and other sentient beings throughout space and time. Because I recognize who I am as a light being and my higher self, and we're in contact now as I'm talking to you through my higher self. I love you. Blessed be. That's how easy it is to connect to Source. It does take a lot of hard work. I will not kid you. We don't get more than we can handle. I love you very much from my heart. The angels love you. God loves you. Blessed be. Namaste.